make fast money photographing cars.
Yeah? You got people that already do it for you? They're probably fucking shit anyway.
Being a photographer and a digital agency owner, I was particularly interested when I saw the title, Make Fast Money Photographing Cars. So if you're interested in that, hit the like button on this video. Did you do it? Good. Let's get into the video.
That's alright, can I leave you my details?
Not much point.
Not much point? Dude, what the fuck's up his ass? Jesus Christ.
Hey, how the fuck are ya? So a couple weeks ago we walked into a bunch of cafes and tried to get some work or whatever, and it worked. We actually did get some work and we got some money. Today I'm gonna try and step it up a bit more. Instead of walking into cafes to try and get some work, I'm gonna walk into a bunch of different car dealerships.
Cool, car dealerships. That is a pretty interesting niche to get into. Selling cars, obviously you need good photos and good video showing the motion of the car. Photos and video showing inside of the car, and especially since there's so much commission on one car, a car dealership should be able to afford professional photos and videos.
Now, in my area, I don't know about you, Melbourne more specifically, in the city of Melbourne, there's quite a few car dealerships, and in this one particular suburb that's not too far away from my house, there are 17 car dealerships in a row. Holden, Toyota, Mitsubishi, Lexus, Jaguar, Land Rover, Nissan, Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Renault, Volvo, Ford, Audi, Alfa, Honda, Mazda.
So many. That is a lot. That is a lot of opportunities there, especially since they're so close to each other. This video could probably be like how to save gas while getting hired to photograph cars.
I'm not really too sure on what today's aim is, whether that I'm trying to get a car out of these guys to take photos of, or even if it's for future reference. I got some business cards this time, which look pretty good, so I can't get fucking bullied this time, because last video everyone was like, oh, hand out some business cards.
I think I totally agree with the comments that he's referring to in a previous video, where somebody probably bashed him about not having business cards when he went out to get business. You know, a lot of these modern day entrepreneurs feel like they don't need business cards, that you have a website, you have an app, you have an Instagram channel, and that's enough. And the truth is, well, it should be, but there's something about that professional touch when you have a business card. It's like a printed photo. Let's be real, it's quite noisy out there, and there's a lot of photographers. What is going to separate you from them?
On some nicer clothes before we do that. Is this better? Lose the hat? I thought it was...
What's wrong with the hat? What's wrong with the hat?
Need for more rejections today?
20 more. I reckon we're going to get a bit more than last time.
Ooh, that is a nice backing track.
Hey, how are you? Doing okay?
What's up? How can we help?
I'm just wondering if I could speak to a sales manager or general manager. Hey, how you going?
Morning, how are you?
Good, thank you. My name is Mike.
Hi Mike, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Good.
We were just wondering if you guys need any photos or videos done and all that kind of stuff.
No, we have
No, that's right, just coming in to check if you guys need it.
No, it really takes a lot to just walk into somewhere and offer your services. It takes a lot. Not everybody could do that. Not a whole lot of people could do that. What I would have done is not accept the rejection that quickly. I think North responded a bit too quick. He could have asked if they are happy with that other photographer's work. Is he reliable? Are you happy with the price? Are you happy in the turnaround? How fast you get your photos or videos? He could have still left his information for any future communication to keep the lines open.
That's actually a good start. Good rejection in the morning.
Love a good rejection. Some people drink coffee, we drink a bit of rejection.
We drink some rejection, all right.
Rejection. The rejection drink, as long as it has caffeine in it.
Next up is Holden. Morning, how are you? I just wanted to speak to someone about photos or videos if you guys need any things done for Instagram or... No worries, thank you. Never trust a receptionist. Dealership smells like a pool.
Never trust a receptionist. I'm not too sure I agree with that 100%, maybe a little bit less. Let me explain. The receptionist in this scenario is somewhat the gatekeeper. That is the person that can help you actually get on the call, get that introduction, get the email address. So you don't want to rub them the wrong way, you want to rub them the right way. I don't mean rub, I mean like have a good conversation with them. Look, you know what I meant. Let's get back into the video.
Principal only deals with that, so he makes the decision.
Oh, okay, that's right, no stress. He's at 9:30. Okay, cool. I'm thinking that a lot of dealerships are gonna already have like a marketing division or whatever. It's still worth a shot going and asking though. Hey, how's it going? I was just wondering if you guys need any photos or videos done. Yeah? You got people that already do it for you? They're probably fucking shit anyway.
This guy, Mr. Border, he's hilarious. Though I have to say, while it takes a lot to just walk into these businesses with, the fear of rejection, just offering some photos, I don't feel like that's enough. It doesn't feel like he has too much of a clear plan, which he even said at the beginning of the video. Even though they have people that do it already, North is probably right. The pictures probably are shit. But he didn't set it up in a way, he didn't set up that interaction in a way to actually address that. He just offered photos. Maybe if he did some research, taking a look at what their current pictures look like on their social media or on their website, he could have said, this is where I think you're falling short. This is what I can do. It doesn't hurt to do a little bit of research about that dealership before walking in. Like shitty photos. Video looks like it's from 1985. You follow? Or even better if you can have a story. Let's say a friend who was looking at purchasing a car. He's checking out the Instagram page of this particular dealership. And what he found is that the new model wasn't so appealing. So he decided to look at another brand. But when you actually looked at the pictures that he was looking at, you realize that it wasn't the car, because you know that vehicle, it's a good car, it's a pretty attractive model. But the photos did not sell the car in a flattering way. And you're here, the reason you're here is to help them fix that. Or if that was too much homework, just right before you're going into the meeting or to pitch your services, check out the Facebook page, check out the Instagram, check out the website on your phone. I'm sure you have a phone. And see what they're lacking, how poor their photos and videos are. Look for problems there that you can address and use that as part of your pitch, how you can fix it, how you can make them better.
What the fuck was that?
We're a classroom.
Yeah, literally. I was just wondering if you guys need any photos or videos done of your dealership or anything, because that's what we specialize. Oh, you do it all in-house?
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. Just double checking.
Lexus's house next door, so we do it in-house.
Right, we won't do that then.
Good on you guys.
All right, thank you anyway. Cheers. What's happening is that a lot of dealerships seem to be owned by other dealerships, which is really fucking annoying. You never know when a company is changing or who's got fired in what scenario, and it's a numbers game at the end of the day. This is the hard part to do, is dealing with that amount of rejection in such a little amount of time and then pushing through. Because we've done it in the past with the cafes and stuff, I'm a bit more used to it now, I guess.
Very good points. In that dealing with that amount of rejection in such a short space of time, it can't be an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. Just the fact of thinking about getting rejected, that is what stops so much people from even making that first leap. What he's doing here is actually pushing through despite all of that rejection. But his second comment there is critical to note, because he's said that he's become used to it by doing it so much in the past. But it's the act of repeating that process, of doing it over and over, where you know there'll be some rejections and there'll be some wins, and you just do it anyway, with a plan, of course.
Righto. Let's try here, we've got Jaguar. Morning. Good, thank you. Yourself?
Just to actually speak with his Simon Reed,
Cool. Do you have his card?
sales manager.
All right, too easy. Thank you.
Just ask for Simon Reed.
Cool, I'll leave one of these with you as well. Too easy. Thank you. Oh, she was fucking cute. She was nice as well. Nice and cute. That's rare. How you going, mate?
Good move. That was a good move. Hats off to Mr. Border. That separated him from the other dozen photographers coming in there and offering photos. And seeing that he had a good conversation with that receptionist, there's a good chance that she would actually pass on the information to the decision maker, the sales manager.
Nice to meet you. My name is Mike. I was just wondering if you guys need any photos or videos done.
No, and no. What was the third no for? He asked about photos and videos.
That's all right. Can I leave you my details?
Not much point.
Not much point? No. All right, no worries then. Have a fantastic day and a great sleep tonight. Dude, what the fuck's up his ass? Jesus Christ.
I think he handled that rejection pretty well. Even wished him a good night's sleep.
Good, thank you. Yourself? I was just wondering if I could speak to your sales manager or general manager.
I like how this time he went straight for asking for the sales manager. I think that's a quicker way of getting that conversation going. When somebody comes in and asks for the sales manager, They don't know whether they're going to try to sell them something or buy a car. So that's a quicker way to just get past and move straight to that part. Would have been even cool if he knew the guy's name.
Sorry, Daniel just told us to come over and have a word with you. You got a sec?
Depends on what it is.
Oh, we're just wondering if you guys need any photos or videos done for the dealership here.
Do you have images or photos that you take?
Yeah, of course. I got a card as well. I can give you a card. Yeah. That's my Insta.
Not bad, boys. Like your photos. Really good, actually.
All right, so meet up with the general manager. He had photos for him to look at on the spot as well as a business card. And the general manager seems to be liking what he sees. This looks promising.
Why don't I give you guys a crack next week on Monday?
Too easy. Done. We'll see you 9:30.
There you go, my friend.
Too easy. Done.
Hey, thanks for
No worries.
Thanks for coming in.
See what I mean? You just gotta walk in.
Well
It's a fucking
done,
numbers
Mr.
game.
Bodo.
About 10
Well
minutes
done.
ago, I was like, oh, fuck, gotta push through. And we pushed through, and now we're here.
Okay, so I skipped past all of the parts where he was actually taking photos on the day and is editing in Lightroom in the afternoon, because I don't really focus too much on that on this channel. There's so much channels out there that has a large focus on the photography and the editing. I talk about how you can actually make money with photography and how you can actually go about getting higher and making money from doing what you love doing.
Okay, so walked into 10 different places, got rejected from nearly every single one of them except for Alfa Romeo. So big thank you to Alfa Romeo Brighton. In the end, there was 4 hours of work there. We rocked up at 9:30 and we left at 12:30. I did 3 hours of shooting and 1 hour of editing.
So that was an excellent use of his time. 3 hours on the day photographing all those cars. And just 1 hour in post-production getting all of those pictures out of there. I'm sure he's pretty good and have his process all optimized.
So I spoke to Alex, who was the general manager, and I charged him $100 every hour, including editing.
Well, that's totally up to you whether you want to charge by the hour or per an outcome. I personally prefer per an outcome. Now, what I mean by per outcome or per final product is, let's say we're charging for X number of images or X number of videos. It doesn't really matter how long it takes you to get those images, whether it's 1 hour or 5 minutes. You're charging for what it is that you're providing to them. What if you could spend, instead of spending 3 hours on the site, you could spend, as I said, 5 minutes? That is why I prefer charging per final product. At the same time, you could still state the estimated number of hours in the form of the email proposal or however it is that you're stating what it is that you're going to be doing.
So in total was $400 plus 10% tax here in Australia. That's a total of $440 made today.
Sweet. How about that? $440. He made $440 shooting some cars. And this is when just only one out of those 10 businesses that he visited said yes. Well, that is progress. So North Border really did get what he deserved. He got paid after a hard day's work.
It really is that easy just to walk into a bunch of different places. It just takes a little bit of effort and a little bit of courage just to get up, get out there, get rejected a few times, and you want to get rejected. I would encourage you just to get out there and get rejected just so you can feel it, because it actually builds your character. And eventually once you do it so many times, like I reckon off camera, on and off camera, I've done this over 100 times just going out.
This is exactly what I've been saying. This guy knows what he's talking about. He's talking from experience. You really have to do it over and over again and then repeat. You become much more comfortable doing it after the first few times. And then after the next 10 times, it becomes even easier, just like everything else.
People, and I feel a lot more confident and comfortable with myself just even talking and starting a conversation. Like no matter even if it's trying to walk into a dealership or starting a conversation with a girl, like now I feel a lot more confident in that regard. I just want to point out that these photos from this photo shoot, they're not supposed to be creative at all. They're just supposed to show the photos of the cars, because the cars aren't actually owned by anyone, so there's no point trying to get very creative with it, because someone looking to buy the car is just going to want to look at the car for what it is. It is so crucial that you send the photos to the client within the same day. That is what's going to set you apart from everyone else, because Alex actually said to me the reason why he gave us a shot was because of the quick turnaround time. And
Awesome selling point. Quick turnaround time. Same day turnaround time. Make sure you ask yourself, what makes you different? What makes you different? When there's so many photographers out there hustling, whether they're doing this full-time or as a side hustle, what makes you stand out from all of the noise? What makes you different?
Lastly, I just want to point out that these videos are not perfect. They're not supposed to be perfect, and I don't really care about trying to make them perfect. These videos that I make are for you. There are probably other things that I could have done in this video to get me even more work and follow up on things and give out more business cards, but that's not the point. The point of this video is to show that you do get rejected. This is what happens in the real world, and you can actually get jobs and make money with photography tomorrow, on the weekend, next week. I make these videos for you, not for me. At the end of the day, it's just to show you how to get out there and make some money with photography.
Hey, and you know, it did that. It was quite inspirational for anybody wanting to get paid for photography. And especially if you're into cars. You can go in there and you get paid for taking pictures of cars. How cool is that? All right, so let's wrap this up. While there were a lot of things that I agreed with and was very cool what he did, there were also some things in his approach that I did not agree with, and I told you that throughout the video. Overall, this was a solid video. It was very much a proof of concept that you can go out there and get paid for your skills. I sure learned a lot, and I hope that some of the points that I made resonated with you in some way as well. Let me know in the comments down below what part of my advice and the feedback that I gave was the most meaningful to you. Now, don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button if you haven't done so already. I'll see you guys in the next video.